September 24th. After that, he's going to take a helicopter to New York City. Helicopter, by the way, has the gematria of 666. And I think I've gematriaed this before, but we'll take a look at this. All right, well, New York City has the 1008 gateway in it. And it also has the phi number in it, the Bride of Christ number, and the 68, the 86. This is that's why they put the stock market here originally. They have, I saw an article, I think it came through the W77 channel, where they moved their financial center to Chicago, which should be a sign to New Yorkers that they are about, there's a reason to move their money away from New York. Just showing you, oh, it matches the burning bush. Just showing you what the esoteric matches for that. All right, so the Kennedy International Airport in the gematria, this is a 9. It's also a 923. It's a 923 backwards. 932. Can I get that to go away? So it's also this. Right, okay, so that it's also a 13. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say, because there's a 13 in this other number, and the 13 comes up and up again and again in these signs, having to do with M, and it also reduces to 4. This here, this again is the 196. The 196th day of the year was July 15th. The G and the 7 and the 15 of July 15th stand for the GO, the first 2 letters of God. The 169th day of the year is 618. And that is the letters FR for free. This is also an anagram of the digits of phi. The 118, the 618, or if it's, as we see it backwards in the Bride of Christ form, is 816. So I have, if this is your first video with me, I have a series. I'm doing a series on these, and so then when I refer to things and I don't really explain them all the way out, it's probably somewhere in the series. Okay, so after the helicopter ride, I don't know how to get that search thing to go away. Let's go highlight something. There it goes. After the helicopter ride, there's going to be an evening prayer at St. Patrick's. So we kind of have like a St. Patrick's sandwich here, which means in my spare time after I get done with this, I'm gonna do more research on St. Patrick's. And a short procession down 5th Avenue. 500 people will wait for Francis on the steps, and another 2,500 will be inside, including priests and heads of Catholic organizations. So here we are at the Cathedral of St. Patrick in Manhattan, and I want to show you this. This looks very much like you know, the picture they put on the Hoover Dam, and I know that that was actually supposed to be a place in Germany. I did research that fully, but just when I look at this, the neo-Gothic style of it reminds me about that, having to do with the Hoover Dam. Look at this. Here he's got, I just want to show you this. This is, it's not a sinister thing. It's just, so they're so complete with these kind of things. So this is across the street from the Rockefeller Center. So like I showed you before, he's going, this 9/11 day equals the 9/24, and the Pope is the 266th Pope, which makes him the 9/23 Pope, and he will be visiting this area on 9/24, which is a Julian Gregorian equivalent to this number right here. So this may be why they chose this spot. Here's a 1913 picture of the chapel of the cathedral. There's a lot of number symbolism just in this. You could you know, talk about numbers and draw circles and arrows, and I could explain a lot of things. Let me look, I'm trying to get it up on Google Earth so I can look at the orientation, because they usually orient these along a certain heading. This one has a Cathar type of 8-petaled flower in the front, and according to the Cathars, the modern Cathars who claim to be Cathars, they say that what this is the sign of Mary, because Mary was a healer, and Mary was actually a title of a woman who could heal. And when the Mary did her healing, her heart chakra would look like this. Now these are back in days when people didn't eat as many toxins and live in horrible places like we do, so they were able to see energy, and they could see the heart chakra. I have seen people's heart chakras before, and I see energy regularly. I live in a toxic environment though, but I do a lot of I try to keep myself as clean as possible, and I think that's part of the reason that I can see things that energy. I can see like auras and chakras and those kind of things. And so I haven't seen an 8-petaled star on, or an 8-petaled formation on someone's healing heart, but I wanted to show you, I wanted to talk to you about what they said about that. Also, just to show you that the phi and the pi symbolism is also woven in here. Not only do we have the 8 here, but this inner circle has a 5. It's a fleur-de-lis type of divergent 7 sign. That's the divergent spiral sign of Isis, and that is who they're referring to when they refer to the Mary. But so 5 times 8 is 56. No, if it's 60. So, right? Wait, hold on. Sorry, way off. Maybe I shouldn't have do 5 parts of this all in one take. But the 40, so it's 40. 5 times 8 is 40. The 40 is the number for the U.S. It's the us. It's the body of. It's actually the body of the Bride of Christ. So that symbolism for me makes a lot of sense. Sorry about my math. Okay, guys, I think I found the reason for why he's going to this this place on this day. Let me show you. We just take the heading from here to here. And what do you see? Look in the lower right. This heading, this cross is pointing in the 119-degree heading. And he's coming here on 9/24, which is the Gregorian equivalent of the Julian 9/11. So I hope you